What's up, guys? This is Chris from DraftDashboard.com. Here are my DFS picks for MLB Wednesday, June 1st. These picks apply for DraftKings and FanDuel. Before I get started, please drop a like on this video and hit that red subscribe button and hit that bell icon so you don't miss our new videos. In this video, I'm going to go over my top picks for today's MLB slate. And if you stick around to the very end of this video, we'll use the Draft Dashboard tools to make a DFS lineup using the picks we just made. Okay guys, we have an 8-game slate tonight, so let's take a look at the pitcher position. I like Michael Kopech. He's got a pitching advantage here over the Toronto Blue Jays. Michael Kopech is pitching his best ball versus righty batters, only giving up a .501 OPS versus righties, and he's facing 9 righties here tonight. So the Blue Jays have hit 4 of his last 6 pitches, but super small sample size, so we can throw that out. Michael Kopech is 9,400 FanDuel salary, 400 less on DraftKings, averaging 30 fantasy points per game on the season. He has an ERA of 1.29. Record is 1-1, pitching an average of 85 pitches per game. So I like Michael Kopech here versus the Toronto Blue Jays. Okay, let's take a look at the catcher first base position. I like Ty France with a 38% batting advantage over a low salary pitcher, Kyle Bradish. Ty France is batting a .866 OPS versus righties, and Kyle Bradish is pitching his worst ball versus righty batters, 37% worse than his pitch to lefties, giving up a 1.187 OPS to righties. Ty France is 3,500 FanDuel salary, 700 more on DraftKings, averaging 12 fantasy points per game on the season, and he has a batting average of .347. So I like Ty France here versus Kyle Bradish. Now I got a value play for you. I like Christian Vasquez with a 63% batting advantage over Hunter Green. Christian Vasquez is batting 23% better versus righty pitchers, batting a .761 OPS versus righties, and Hunter Green pitches 40% worse to righties as he does lefties, giving up a 1.015 OPS versus righties. Christian Vasquez is only 2,500 FanDuel salary, 1,300 more on DraftKings, averaging 8 fantasy points per game on the season, but he has a batting average of .303. So I like Christian Vasquez here versus Hunter Green. Before I continue with the picks, I'm excited today because we added a new contest for everyone watching. If you want to enter the drawing for $100 PayPal, all you need to do is like this video, hit that subscribe button, and make a quick comment below to be entered into the drawing. We'll reply to a random comment and let you know that you won, and then we'll send you $100 PayPal. So it's that easy, and we pick a new winner every Saturday and announce them in our video. So get your comment in now so I can add another entry for you. Okay, let's take a look at the second base position. I like Gleyber Torres with a 22% batting advantage over Reed Detmers. Gleyber Torres batting 30% better versus lefty pitchers, batting a .893 OPS versus lefties. Reed Detmers giving up a .743 OPS versus righties. There's no at-bats versus Detmers yet. And Gleyber Torres is 3,000 FanDuel salary, 1,500 more on DraftKings, averaging 9 fantasy points per game on the season. He has a batting average of .250. So I like Gleyber Torres here versus Reed Detmers. Okay, let's take a look at the third base position. I like Jace Peterson with a 50% batting advantage over Kyle Hendricks. Jace Peterson batting 20% better versus righty pitchers, batting a .735 OPS versus righties. Kyle Hendricks pitching his worst ball versus lefty batters, 29% worse than his other pitches, giving up a 1.002 OPS versus lefties. And I like this pick because Jace Peterson is 6 for 17 with a .353 batting average and a 1.274 OPS versus Hendricks. He's got 2 home runs in there. He's only $2,300 FanDuel salary, $200 less on DraftKings, averaging 7 fantasy points per game on the season. He does have a batting average of .212, but great batter versus pitcher history and super cheap on both sites. So I like Jace Peterson here versus Kyle Hendricks. Okay, let's take a look at the shortstop position. I like Xander Bogaerts with a 41% batting advantage over Hunter Green. Xander Bogaerts batting a little bit better versus righty pitchers, batting a .890 OPS versus righties. Hunter Green pitching 40% worse to righties as he does lefties, giving up a 1.015 OPS versus righties. Xander Bogaerts is $3,900 FanDuel salary, $1,600 more on DraftKings, averaging 10 fantasy points per game on the season. He has a batting average of .321. So I like Xander Bogaerts here versus Hunter Green.
Real quick, guys, I got great news. For a limited time, we're offering a full 30-day trial to Draft Dashboard. You can try all of our DFS tools for all sports. You can try the Position Optimizer, where you can see the top players ranked for each position. And we added a new Player Trends tool, where you can see the top salary differences between FanDuel and DraftKings. It's a really good tool to help you pick out value for the site that you're playing on. Oh, and if you're tired of doing research every day, we just added a cheat sheet that shows hand-picked plays for the slate. No confusing stat lines, no headaches, just a simple cheat sheet that shows the absolute best players for your lineups.
Okay, moving on to the outfield position. I think Mookie Betts is in a decent spot here versus Jose Quintana. I also like JD Martinez for a home run hitter here versus Hunter Green. And if you want to save a little salary, take a look at Austin Hayes with a 16% batting advantage over Robbie Ray. Austin Hayes is batting a .688 OPS versus lefties. Robbie Ray pitching 31% worse to righties as he does his other pitches. So he pitches his worst ball versus righty batters, giving up a .753 OPS versus righties. And I like this pick because Austin Hayes is 5 for 8 with a .625 batting average and a 1.542 OPS versus Ray. He's $3,000 FanDuel salary, $800 more on DraftKings, averaging 10 fantasy points per game on the season. He has a batting average of .297, so I like Austin Hayes here versus Robbie Ray. Now I also like Chris Taylor with a 52% batting advantage over Jose Quintana. Chris Taylor batting 12% better versus lefty pitchers, batting a .849 OPS versus lefties. Jose Quintana pitching almost his worst ball, 40% worse to righties as he does lefties, giving up a .792 OPS versus righties. And I like this pick because Chris Taylor is 7 for 20 with a .350 batting average and a .909 OPS versus Quintana. He's $2,900 FanDuel salary. Now he is $2,200 more on DraftKings, so I love that FanDuel price, averaging 10 fantasy points per game on the season. He has a batting average of .253. So I like Chris Taylor here versus Jose Quintana.
If you want to try all these daily fantasy tools for yourself, click the link in the description below this video or just go to draftdashboard.com. You can use our DFS lineup optimizer to build quality lineups using our picks and your own custom player pool. Click the link in the description below this video and try all these daily fantasy tools right now. Thanks so much for watching. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel and hit that bell icon so you can get instant updates whenever we post a new video. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed this video, please smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Oh, and please comment below with your favorite player for this NBA slate. I love to hear what you guys have to think. Thanks again, and good luck.